Hello everyone, this is the teaser video for this coming Sunday, April 21st. Um, Wayne and I will be going off to conference the 22nd and 23rd up at camp, so we ask everyone to keep us in prayers, keep the conference in prayers, all the delegates, all the camp staff, all the pastors are going to be up there that are taking care of some business, having time of fellowship and worship, and obviously just some great times up at camp during business sessions. Um, Now the teaser video, this one's it's kind of simple. I'm looking at First Peter chapter 1 verses 3 through 5. First Peter chapter 1 verses 3 through 5. Now what I want you to do, my sermon, and basically I'm going to be reading this passage, and there was a good 5 or 6 words that jumped out to me as I was reading this passage, and I kind of looked at I just focused on, okay, what's that word mean? And they're not complicated words. So don't think I went into some, digging deep into Webster's dictionary or anything. But I was like, okay, this is what that word means. What's it mean in this passage? And does that, really make this passage, easier to understand, make it more relevant? And that's really what I want everyone to do here, because if you do this teaser video, and especially become my Sunday school class, I'm interested to see what different words people focused on. You read a passage based on where you are in a certain stage in your life, maybe a certain word or two jump out to you. And that's really what I want to do. The words that jumped out to me aren't really big fancy words or anything, just words that I was like, that's really interesting. What does that word mean? And what does that mean to me as applying this passage into my life or into this world or into this context? So I think we all may have different words that jump out to us, and basically where we are in our life and maybe what we're going through or what's going on may make a certain other word jump out that for you that might not be the same word that jumped out for me. And do those words help bring the whole passage together? Or some of these words kind of random and they're in there and they don't have a major impact of the meaning of these verses? And I think that's what we want to look at. I think that's going to be the key part. I think it's going to be the fun part of my Sunday school class. If you don't do the teaser and don't come to my Sunday school class, you can probably have a little note of which words jumped out to you and why they jumped out. Because the other thing is, if those words jump out to you, think of personally, why is this word jumping out to me? Is there something going on in my life that makes this word jump out to me? Does this word mean more in my upbringing and in my family? There's quite a few different words in there, and I'll be sharing the words that jumped out at me and why they jumped out and why they make this passage seem as powerful as it is. But you may have different words, and that doesn't mean anything's wrong with that. Just make sure whatever words jump out to you, you kind of can grasp the understanding why that word's jumping out. I think it can be fun. I think my Sunday school class could be a little bit fun talking about this. If not, like I said, take your notes, know what your words are and why those words jump out, and see if they match up with the ones I'm going to be focusing on Sunday. So I look forward to seeing everyone. So until Sunday, take care and be safe.